Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Edna and Harvey, the Breakout. And we left off, we finally have it, folks, an imprint of the Master Key. We're one step closer to making a copy of the Master Key for ourselves, and thus one step closer to getting out of the asylum, provided of course we go along with the Keymaster's plan. We don't yet know all the details of his plan, and I still don't trust him at all, but we really don't have any other alternative than to go along with his scheme, so let's work towards getting that Master Key. We do need to fire this imprint though. It's not very useful for making a copy of the key as it is. It's still too malleable. Fortunately, we have just the thing to fire that clay. This furnace. Let's put in our imprint and make it into a solid mould.
Okay.
That didn't take very long at all, and I'm surprised that it hasn't cracked and shattered, which is very fortunate, I guess. Let's look at our accomplishment.
I think it's finished.
It certainly looks finished.
Burn. Burn.
I think you're having way too much fun watching that thing burn in the fire. Let's take it.
Ouch! Hot! Dang it! I can't touch it like this.
Well, you can. Your hands will just burn, however.
Ouch! Hot! Dang it! I can't touch it like this.
Use and pick up are exactly the same. Harvey, help us out here. Let us avoid the obvious solution and instead try everything else. It's pretty obvious what we need to do here.
Can you get the mold out of there for me, Harvey?
Are you mad? I'm 30% polyester!
Yeah, we don't want to get you anywhere near those flames. Polo mallet?
I'd rather not. The wooden mallet would easily be consumed by the flames.
That it would. Get it? Wooden mallet? Never mind. Let us use the pen.
I'd have to get it out first.
That we would, and the pen doesn't seem like it's going to help in that regard.
Once, Captain Useless spent 30 nights in a baking form. The pastry chef managed to escape nonetheless.
Curse you, pastry chef! We're going to avoid using the pot holders, and instead use the mustard.
I'd have to get it out first.
That you would, and I imagine this will have exactly the same reaction.
I'd have to get it out first.
Indeed. What about the police badge?
Police! You're surrounded. Come out of there with your hands over your head. No reaction.
Perhaps the problem is that the mould doesn't have any hands. Let's try using our counterfeit signature. That doesn't seem to do anything at all. This is the first instance of trying to use something and getting absolutely no reaction. We don't even get the I don't know what to do with this thing. Curious. Pot?
The boiler is already in use.
That it is, hinting that we're probably going to have to put that in there pretty soon.
I'd have to get it out first.
Indeed. What about this?
I'd have to get it out first.
To be fair, using something made of metal to get something out of a furnace is a pretty bad idea. Metal is really good at conducting heat.
I'd have to get it out first.
Not very many things are giving us unique interactions. Phone?
Hello? Information desk?
Yes? How can I help you?
I've got a question. How do I remove hot items from the furnace?
I'm sorry, but that's completely impossible. You'll never be able to do it.
Strange. Hung up.
We'll see about that, information desk. We will prove you wrong, and then we will complain to your superior. You wouldn't like that, would you?
I'd have to get it out first.
The menu isn't going to be much help. What about the pinking shears?
I'd have to get it out first.
No help there? The form?
I'd have to get it out first.
Also no help. Signature, that'll certainly help. Again, no reaction. Toenail?
I'd have to get it out first.
Not even the toenail can save us here. Perhaps the coat hanger can get it out.
I'd have to get it out first.
Nope, coat hanger's no use. These items I'm going to save first. I get the sneaking suspicion that they will burn up into a blazing inferno once I try to use them. The paper cup definitely will. The straw, also possibly. let's give them a go. First, cup.
I'd have to get it out first.
We can't even burn up the cup by trying this.
I'd have to get it out first.
And finally, the cocktail glass.
I'd have to get it out first.
Now that we've tried everything, let's do the thing the game wants us to do. The pot holders.
This should work.
And it does! We now have the mould, which means we can try using everything on it.
The water cup is empty, I'm afraid.
Ha! I knew it. I told you, Edna. Don't drink all of the molten steel at once.
I should have listened to you.
I'm surprised you survived drinking molten steel. That stuff is very hot.
No, this mold is an original.
That is the same as when we had the imprint?
How? The blank form is stone dry.
That is different, however. Let's try using the cocktail glass.
What shall I do? They're both empty.
Alas. Coat hanger?
I'd rather not. I'd crumble it. Everything would have been for nothing then.
We could always just get another one. It's not that difficult to do. I mean, bladder's not going anywhere.
No, I want to replicate a key, not make a bathroom trash can.
That's the same as when it was an imprint?
I don't have to go to group therapy.
That's the same?
I guess I could crumble the mold with them, but I'd rather wait with that.
Good plan. Cocktail menu?
We should tear up the menu and put the pieces into the mold.
We should?
Sure. After that, we'll get some glue and voila! There's a top-grade papier-mâché key.
Great suggestion. And after that, we'll build a spaceship out of a VW microbus and fly to Mars.
Where are you going to get the microbus? Why is that the only question that I'm asking about that plan?
No, I want...
We've heard that one before. Knife?
Yes, I think I could crumble the mold with it, but I should wait until the key is finished.
Sensible. Fork?
Careful, the mold looks as if it could crumble very easily.
The mold might not last beyond making a copy of the key.
This key doesn't fit into the mold.
That it doesn't. Pot?
No, I need something that hardens fast.
Like the heart of a rag doll rabbit.
Or molten metal.
Molten like the heart of a rag doll rabbit.
You've never actually seen the heart of a ragdoll rabbit, have you, Harvey? No, you haven't. Let's use this here.
This is not a hieroglyph.
Are you similar? The pyramid?
The pyramid.
Huh.
That's exactly the same. Time to use the police badge.
If the mold had the shape of a police badge, I could produce police badges with it.
What a shame it's not the shape of a fortune cookie.
We could make a gazillion fortune cookies.
Their sensible aphorisms would save us from many existential crises.
Oh boy, I hope I'll find a fortune cookie that can answer the question, why we spend so much time making fortune cookies.
I also need a useful tip on how to cope with my obesity. A gazillion fortune cookies will go straight to your waist, you know.
I don't think you could even eat a gazillion fortune cookies. I'm sure people may have tried, but I doubt they got that far.
I don't think ketchup is a good material for forging. Some liquefied metal. That would do the trick.
I know you're trying to point me in one particular direction, game, but I'm looking at the silly options first. Besides, a mustard key would surely work.
I don't think mustard is a good material for forging. Some liquefied metal. That would do the trick.
But what if we combine them? Ketchup and mustard together make the most unstoppable, unbreakable material! Ketchust! Or Mustep. Mustep? Now that does sound like something that could be in a fantasy game.
It's already cold.
That it is. Comic book?
Once, Captain, you the paste.
That's the same. Pen?
As long as I only have one mold, I don't have to number it.
Time to make 17 molds then.
I'd rather not. I'd crumble it. Everything would have been for nothing then.
Indeed. Finally, Harvey.
Harvey is in the best possible shape.
And before we go down and see if we can get more clay now that we have a mold instead of an imprint, I'm gonna see what happens if we put Strawbert Strawson and the cocktail glass in the furnace. I think I know what's going to happen to Straw but Strawsome. Not so sure about the cocktail glass. First, Straw but Strawsome.
Let's burn the straw.
I don't know. This would only make a measly straw fire. After we've been declared mentally sound, then we'll burn something really big, okay?
Deal.
Like a really big straw? Doesn't seem like we can get rid of the straw that way. What about the cocktail glass?
After we've escaped, we can finally learn the art of glass blowing.
Yippee! You make 'em and I'll break 'em.
And then we'll run out of money, but you'll have had lots of fun breaking them. Now, can we take more dirt?
No, thank you.
No, we can't. It seems like the game is adamant that we cannot have more dirt, which means that you only have a very small window of opportunity to use the clay to make lots of mess. Now let us go and go speak to Aluman. We need to get those psychic powers so that we can oppose King Adrian and get the gold medal. With the gold medal, we can then make a copy of the Master Key. And before we go into the room that Aluman's in, I must advise people to never try this at home. This is very dangerous and will cause lots of damage to you if you try it. Don't ever try this.
Ah, Edna. Finally. So, are we ready to go?
Sometime later.
I hope you're all right over there. This is your last chance to change your mind.
There are many options that we have here. Let's use the silly ones first.
Too late.
Wow, that was really something.
That it was. And we learnt a few things. One, this game uses the sound effect from Lands of Lore. Secondly, Harvey has a skeleton. And we didn't get an inventory item. That is our psychic powers. Alas. Oh, you're still here, Aluman. Curious. Let's see if we can talk to you.
Hey there, Alu, old pal.
Oh, hello, Edna.
Do you think it worked? Do you really think I can see the future now?
Why don't we give it a try? What am I thinking at the moment?
Well, obviously, you're thinking about this.
You're thinking of a rhomboid.
Yeah, kind of. That's close enough.
You weren't thinking of one, were you?
Hey there, Alu, old pal.
Oh,
Do you think it... Do you...
what am...
Let's go through all the other ones.
You're thinking of the European Space Agency.
I don't think this worked as well as you wanted it to.
Hey there, Alu, old pal.
Oh,
Do you think... Do you...
what am I...
What about this one?
You're thinking of a sugarcane plantation.
I think what makes that work the best is the pause after what Edna says. She goes, "You're thinking of this," and Aluman goes, "Really? That's your guess?" I suppose it's close enough. I was thinking about something.
Hey there, Alu.
Oh,
Do you think... Do you...
what am I...
You're clearly thinking of this.
You're thinking of the words conman and coachman.
No, he wasn't.
Hey there, Alu.
Oh,
Do you think... Do you...
what am...
What about this?
You're thinking of your first set of braces.
I'm amazed that you know anything about the controls you're looking at right now. Oh, who am I kidding? You don't know anything about them. You're just looking at all the numbers going, numbers.
Hey there, Alu.
Oh,
Do you think... Do you...
what am I...
What about this one? That apparently isn't something that we can use at all.
Hey there, Alu.
Oh,
Do you think... Do you...
what am I...
And finally,
You're thinking of Queequeg from Moby Dick.
yeah, I don't think he was thinking about any of them at all. Let's show him this key mold.
What do you think about my mold?
Do you believe that all your efforts will finally free you? You should focus on freeing your innermost self first.
You mean my flatulistic tendencies?
We've heard that before. I think it's time to go and confront Adrian once again. When we get that key, we'll be able to unlock all of these locks, and then it will be so much easier to get to where Adrian is. For now, we'll have to take the long route. It's quite long. But not as long as you think. Here we are. Having fun in there, Mr. Frog? Oh, who am I kidding? No, you're not.
This looks dangerous. Ah, what the hey?
And here we are again, on the super happy fun laundry lift, going to see King Adrian. Next stop,
The next exit is approaching.
a gold medal for us. Let's go get it. We have our psychic powers, I think, and we have the stuff we learned at the therapy session. And while we're here, let's go use this on the shelf of infinite board games. I don't think that did it. This'll do it though.
There's another game here. Fit it.
That one might actually work as a game. Alright, Adrian. Time for round, 5? 6? I admittedly lost count.
Well, well. You have returned to challenge me yet again, as I foretold. Are you prepared to suffer another defeat?
Oh, we are ready.
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
Let us use our psychic abilities and determine that it is going to be... tails. Yes, totally. I hope that bucket isn't made of lead. It's probably made of lead.
Tails.
Indeed! Tails! My turn. I choose heads. And heads it is. That means I get to keep the medal. Another try?
We need to do something a little bit different here.
Referring back to your abilities,
We can't do anything else here.
when will this conversation...
Very, don't you?
Let's see about trying once more.
I want to try once more.
So be it. Heads or tails?
We're gonna go with heads.
Heads.
Indeed, heads. My turn. I choose tails. What's that? That cannot be. It's heads. What does that mean?
Well, foremost, this seems to mean Edna is the king. Edna is the king. King, 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 king. Give me the medal, you mental. Your throne is mine now. Wow. The medal really is made out of genuine gold.
Marvelous! We are now the king! We have a medal! It is shiny! It has a number 1 on it! We are the king of everything! We have won!
Now I am the champion.
Just the champion of loons, baby!
But still the champion!
Now I am the champion.
Just
Nothing different if we talk to it? Let us use it on Harvey.
the king of the loons is dead. Long live the queen!
And now, let us smash it with a hammer.
I'll reward my mallet with a commendation for its services later. Very much later.
It will become Supreme General of the Universe!
I guess I'd need a golden Sharpie for that.
That you would.
In this panel, we see Captain Useless, winning a medal for his seashell mosaic.
Not for all the superhero things, for the mosaic. The important thing.
I'm not keen on cleaning my medal. I'd feel like an obsessed serviceman or an aging athlete. I like my trophies dirty.
Plus, we only just got it. It's probably quite clean.
I'm keeping the insignia of my power spick and span. I'm vain that way.
Not even a little bit of mustard?
I'm keeping the insignia of my power spick. I'm vain.
Not even a little bit of ketchup?
My insignias of authority look good together. It literally makes me want to build a furnace.
We don't need to. We know where a furnace is. Let's put this in my cornflakes.
This doesn't seem to be a safe place for the metal.
I'm sure it's fine. Let's see what happens if we try and use the signature on the metal.
Oh, no signature to forge here.
Indeed. Alas. Let's try the pot.
Okay.
Oh! We've put it in there. Oh dear. That means we don't get all the other interactions. We really wanted those interactions. And so, when we come back, folks, we won't put the metal in the pot. That was what we were actually meant to do. Can we take it out? I don't think we can. And we'll have a look at the remaining interactions with the metal, and then we'll put it in the pot. Accidentally solved a puzzle there, and I don't like accidentally solving puzzles. I prefer to do so on purpose. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.